Hey everybody, welcome to All Around the Farm today. Boy, as you can see, it got muddy here in a real damn hurry. Awesome. Now you guys know how much I love mud, and especially in the beginning of February when it's not supposed to be muddy, it's still supposed to be frozen. Oh well, nothing I can do about it, so I just put on my big boots and I just trudge through. You got to push forward, guys. So here's what's going on around the farm. There's a lot happening right now. I don't even know where to begin. So I guess I'll start right back here because that's in the barn and you're probably wondering why. All good reasons. There's nothing wrong with it, guys. My buddy that was interested in this tractor came through in a pinch and he decided that he wanted to go ahead and take it. But as things work out, where he's at, the frost laws kicked in, like today, when he was going to come get this with a semi. Today. So, there's always ways around things. So he's going to actually come here and tow this thing home. Yep, you heard me right. Tow it home. You'll see later on in the program how that's going to work out. But to help him out, I'm going to go ahead and pull the front drive shaft off this thing because that's the part that's going to be on the ground spinning, and being as we're locked full-time four-wheel drive all the time in one of these, it's just what's going to have to be done. So let's crawl under there and get that out real quick. This shouldn't take long. All right, now excuse me while I whip this out. Oh. I thought I was done going under this tractor. There, that's better. And there, so got the bolts and the U-bolts in there, drive shaft all tucked away nicely behind the seat. That is ready to be towed to its new home. So guys, meanwhile, while we're waiting for him to come pick that up, here's what else is going on around the farm. So if you caught the last video, we got the hydraulic pump in the 6600 fixed. Still working like a charm. Can't complain one bit. You can see that it is definitely moved from over there to now in this little parking spot here. Guys, I'm trying to get it to where it's going to be laying in the least amount of mud, and maybe I can get a little tarp or something over it here. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. But most importantly, so remember this abomination of an auger tube on this thing? It's it jumped out in front of a utility pole on me a couple years back, so it's in terrible shape, and I've been needing to change it. And would you look at that, Allstate's Ag Parts has come through in a pinch for me. They found me an auger tube for less than half the price of what they wanted for a new one. Yeah, it's got a couple scratches in it, but you know what? My specialty is kind of the scratch and dent fixer-uppers, so that's going to work just fine. Now that actually that tube just showed up here today, so I have to, maybe that'll be the next video. I don't know, it'll be a video at some point though. I gotta get that auger tube off there, get all the guts out of it, put it in this one, put this one back on, and well, that'll be one less thing. One more checked off the list for the 6600 problems. And meanwhile, while I'm working on all those projects, I got other projects I'm working on. It's getting crowded in here, guys. I'm not selling any more of these, but it is definitely getting to be space prohibited. So guys, on my fancy, don't mind that parking job, that's outstanding. On my fancy little 2010 here, everybody's so excited and loves the sound of this leaking exhaust manifold so much that I went ahead and ordered an exhaust manifold gasket for this. This problem is going to be going away very soon too. Not the tractor, just the exhaust part. The problem tractor is going to stay because, well, it's got that. I need that. That's handy for me to have around here. It's getting hard for me to maneuver myself in this barn, guys. JT needs to add on in a bad way. But anyway, I've also been working on my little 7,000 planter here that I picked up a while back so I can start losing money with corn. And, you know, this project ain't going too bad. You know, guys, I'm just trying to get myself ready to go because, you know, there are farmers out there that say, hey, it's June 1st. Let's get all this stuff ready to go so we can plant corn. And I'm kind of more it's February 1st. Let's get all this stuff ready to go so when June 1st rolls around, hopefully I'll already have corn in the ground. Weather permitting. I don't know what this year is going to bring. But aside from that, this old kind of forgotten about planter is coming along pretty good. I know that's really tough to see, but got my chains all lubed up. Everything's working. I got to replace the transmission chains, chain for the auger, for the fertilizer. But guys, all in all, this little planter is going to work out just fine for me. I think that for the money that I paid for this planter, she's going to be excellent. It's going to be a great little unit for me. I mean, I can lose enough money planting the corn. I don't need to lose any on the equipment with it. And kids, that's one to grow on. Look at them shiny Massey tractors. Maybe at some point I ought to make an old Massey Ferguson commercial. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But meanwhile, let's wait for Mike to get here and pick up that green bastard. Morning, everybody. Well, as things happen, because that's how things work, we're 2 days behind schedule, but that's okay. I'm not in any rush. I got the green machine warming up there. I got the duals all pulled out. My buddy has built an amazing tow rig to tow that thing all the way back to his house. I mean, we drive it, but you break down on the side of the road with a tractor that size, and it's not good for anyone. So he's gonna tow it home, obviously. You've seen me pull the front drive shaft there, so he's actually dropping off another little gift, which will be next Friday's video. We worked out a little horse trade and a little bit of a good deal, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. So I'm gonna let that warm up and let him get here, and should be here about any time now. Fluffy, what's going on there? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. There you go, you can do it. You can do it. Atta girl. Go get them tires checked out. All right, guys, so there's that massive tow rig that Mike has put together to haul this guy back out of here. I got to see it in action, and it looks pretty slick. And well, let's just say if you watch next Friday, you'll get to see that it made a tractor drive all the way here. But again, don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's get this thing ready to hitch up here. Main part down here, we just got to tie it down so that way the axle doesn't pivot on the rear, because it's going to want to do that a little bit, but that is quite the hitch. What's that?
Yep, we gotta put them better.
Yeah, yep. Right there. The deal on a little swap, so. Well, there goes the green bastard, everybody. Hopefully she makes it home in one piece. Right? Yeah. Well, there she goes. What are you looking for? You curious little bugger? Saying goodbye? Well, that a girl.